Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Now in today's video, we're going to talk about why a lot of people think that everything is a scam. And if you're one of those people, I'm here to tell you today that it's not your fault. You see, us as individuals, as people, we are a product of our environment, what we've been taught, the people that we've been around with, our input, whatever we've got into our system for years and years and years. So we're a result of that. We're a product of that. So if your environment or the people that you've been around are people that are not financially literate and all the experience that they've had has been negative, that's the only thing that they can tell you, right? They can only tell you what you know. You know, that environment is going to form you because that's what your input. Whatever your input is that's what's going to stick. That's what's going to make you who you are. So if the people are not financially literate, they can't tell you anything about finances, right? So you're going to hear this doesn't work. This doesn't work for people like us. This is for rich people. You know, it's a scam. That's all the experiences that they've had. They can only tell you what they know. So this is why you become who you are, because your belief system is going to be formed by those things, right? So now your belief system is going to determine your perspective or your outlook on life. You're going to see everything in a negative outlook if you have been told those things or learned those things. Everything that comes along your way is going to be looked at from a negative perspective, because that's all you know. That's what you're programmed to think. So you won't even have an open door to even do any research on your own or find out if this is a real opportunity or not, because what you've been programmed is to think that everything is a scam, because that's all you know. So your belief system is going to determine your perspective, right? And then your perspective or outlook on life is going to form your attitude, right? And your attitude is going to be like a negative attitude. It's going to be a positive attitude if you came up in a positive environment, but a negative attitude towards money or whatever financial product it is based on your environment. So your attitude is going to be negative, right? And when your attitude is negative, that's going to determine your actions, right? Your attitude is going to determine your actions. So your belief system determine your perspective, or outlook, which determine your attitude, and your attitude is going to determine your action or inaction. It's going to determine whether you take an action to do something that could change your life or change your situation, or not do something. If your attitude is everything is negative, then you're not even going to give it a chance. You're not even going to look at it. It's going to be a closed door every single time, because that's what your attitude towards it, and you won't even give it a chance to even really do your own research. And this way you can pass up a lot of opportunities just because of that, right? So your attitude determine your action or inaction, and then your action or inaction will determine your results, right? It's going to determine, that's what the end product is, your results based on that, right? So how could you change that, right? You can change that by actually going around better people, actually surrounding yourself with more positive people, surrounding yourself with people that are financially literate, because people who don't know something cannot teach you what they don't know. So you have to go around people that actually know, people who actually have better experiences, people who actually have success with opportunities and how they look at opportunities and what their attitude is. Read books that will teach you to have a better attitude, a better positive attitude. See, years ago, I actually learned this analogy, and I think it works great for a situation like this. Is, if you have a glass of pink lemonade, right? You have a glass of pink lemonade. The way that you can get that to be pure water again is to continuously pour water into it until there's enough water that forces out all the pink lemonade, and then it's pure water again. Well, that's exactly how our brain works. That's how our subconscious mind works as individuals. That's how our programming works. You have to be able to replace those things that you've been taught all these years with actual new information that's going to actually be beneficial to you instead of harmful to you. So you've got to actually change your input and put enough of it in there so it feed out the bad. All right? So that's what you're going to do. So that's the good news. The good news is that you have the ability to actually change that. As an individual, you have the power with your conscious mind. You can consciously say, I want to give my mind new direction, and now I'm going to replace it with this new information. That's a conscious decision that you have to make. You have to consciously decide that you're going to replace what's in your subconscious mind so that you can automatically do something positive that's going to help you instead of harm you, and your point of reference will be different when you do that. So that's the way you do it, right? You have to replace the old with the new. Replace it with new information, and that's new, continuous new information enough. It has to be enough to weed out the old, because sometimes you're going up against 20, 30 years. It's hard to replace it. So you've got to really put in a lot of effort and put in enough that's going to weed out the bad. So I hope that was helpful for someone, but it's all facts. I'm telling you, I've experienced it myself. It's all facts, but I hope it was helpful for you. If it was, as always, I ask that you like the video and share it with someone that could benefit from it. And as always, if you haven't subscribed yet, I'm not sure what you're waiting for, but subscribe. And every time I drop a video, you'll be notified if you also hit that notification bell. So until next time, have a fantastic day, have a fantastic week. Talk to you soon.